Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to be here. I was just asking everybody to fill out the survey on the page, so I'm going to put that in the comments so you guys get yourself going. Hi. Welcome to the Manifest It show. We do this show every Sunday. Every Sunday for the last 7 months, we have been supercharging our intentions with an activation I call ZAP It Up. So we're going to go through that today. We're doing a new format today. We are doing a quick 20-minute activation. Sometimes it lasts 30, 40, 60 minutes. So we're cutting all that back. We're getting straight in and straight out. And after that, we're going to do a 20-minute Q&A on various topics that are coming up for you guys, various things that you want to talk about. It's not a psychic reading time, but I will get one of those on the books. So, hello, Nina and Estha. Awesome. Thank you guys for filling out the survey. I know you filled it out. I just hadn't gotten as many replies as I thought. So I thought, you guys surely want to tell me more about what you're wanting. So, hey, Gay. So yes, welcome. I'm Jill Hoyrup, Master Psychic Intuitive Coach. I help you tap into your intuition and start building that trust and confidence in yourself so you can use your inner guidance on a daily basis. I did that for myself in 2014. I used my intuition to move to Belize from Seattle. So that's kind of a huge, extreme way to use your intuition. But in any case, it was the dream I had at the time. So you probably don't want to move somewhere like that, or maybe you do. And I want to help you get to that point where you're really able to figure out what your intuition is telling you, what the messages are, how you are getting the messages, and then grow your gifts. So that's kind of my gig. Hey, Melody, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So if you are loving these shows, make sure you spread the roar. You can find us right now. Things are shifting, hence, I'm going to put it again in the comments. I guess I'm going to just be commenting the link throughout the live. Probably annoying, but in any case, we're going to be shifting over to a more soul awakening focus that intuition will definitely be a part of. But right now, if you're on Facebook, hashtag ignite your intuition. Find us there in the free group, and we're having fun over there. Hi, Marie. Oh, a lot of buffering. Sorry. Is it me? How am I sounding, everybody? I'm in my new spot, trying to work out my new little background. At least the X is in the right spot now, right? So yeah, let me know. I can grab my headphones if I sound weird. All right, so the Zap It Up process came about 10 years ago. I love working with energy. That's how I got started in all this. My transformation kind of started with energy healing. So I've been doing that for 16 years, since 2003. And 17 now. And I was helping a girlfriend get a job. And so I was like, let's zap it up. And so I love playing with energy and things like that. And so we did, and voila, she got the job. So this ended up being I kind of thought, what could I help you guys with, and do like a weekly show. So that's kind of how this all started. So the Zap It Up process, I feel like I'm talking really fast so I can get done in the 20 minutes. Okay, Marie, maybe if you go out and back in or something, or I don't know what else you would need to do. If you were on Zoom, I'd say turn off your video. But anyway, all right. So let's do, so you guys know I'm a big hydrate. Oops, I can take this off now. So I'm gonna get a little hydrated. I'll probably freak somebody out by saying this, but in any case, I've got cilantro essential oil in my water. I'm really excited about it. I've been doing essential oils in my water now. All right, so let's take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. That connects us up. If you see my hands working, it's because I'm feeling into everything and muscle testing and whatnot. If you are listening to the replay, great. Hashtag me replay and just hashtag replay. And if you have any questions as we go, you guys, we're just going to do a basic energy today so we can kind of gauge how fast the activation can go. And plus, I was reading, and the only thing really coming up is the sun is going into Aquarius tomorrow, which is kind of all about like living authentically, which, you know, fits with what we're trying to manifest, right? Perhaps. So I'm not really going to pull that in, but it is kind of on the outskirts of awareness. And otherwise, everything seems to be kind of status quo. And we could just pull in wind or fire or water or something, but I'm just going to leave it for now this time. We haven't really done a basic one. So if you're new, every week we pull in some kind of different energy just because it's fun to play with. So hi, Suchita, welcome. Happy to have you. Yay, new people. Let me know if you're new. All right, so first step in the process is, what do you want to manifest? What is your intention? You can be for this week. It can be for your life in general, a more bigger one. It can be for this moment and whatnot. So if you want to drop them in the comments, we do have a group consciousness going on of holding space for each other and also getting to know each other. So hi, Susan. So you guys, I'm sitting on a pillow. I'm like a beanbag pillow. It's funny. Okay. All right. Intention setting. So the first thing we're going to do is take that intention and we're literally going to ignite it. So I usually picture me going around with a match and lighting up your intention. And I forgot we're actually, oh, okay, thanks, Gay. I'm going to back up one step. I forgot. I like to do a quick alignment check-in between you and the intention, your physical body, your energetic body, and make sure it's all in alignment. I don't even know if we don't even need to do that anymore. Okay, they're telling me, no, we're not doing that anymore. I'm going to be notified if ever anybody is not in alignment, and then we will go check. It's only happened once. The first time we started doing it was been the only time that it's needed alignment. So, okay, we're taking that out now. All right. Cool. I love it how things shift like that. All right, so we are igniting, and I haven't seen any comments come through yet of what your intentions are, so I don't need to know what they are in case you don't want to share them or you haven't shared them yet. I am going to just be tapping into everything energetically and making sure for the energetic process and activation, all is well. Okay, I'm not going in to see what you're doing or what's going on. We don't have time for that. So, okay. Just wanted to make that clear in case you're new and you're not sharing. Okay, a couple more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Everybody feels really good. If you see something different as we activate, as we ignite everything, then that's perfectly fine. So you're going to see and feel things that relate to you. Everything is perfect for you and everything is true for you. So I just tell you what I'm getting as we go through the process to help you maybe feel it or know it or see it. And I love it when you tell me what's going on for you, because a lot of times they're different and a lot of times they're the same, which is great that like we're all on the same track. So, okay. Lena is doing financial abundance. Oh, Lena. I don't have the book with me right now, but I thought of you. as I was reading my book, I don't even know where it is to tell you. I'm reading a book called Power Words, and I'll do a post about it because there were some words for money that came up that I really, really liked that made me think of you. So anyway, okay, Marie's doing healing. Very nice. Intentioning healing. And Suchita's intending to be in a committed and loving relationship with a spiritual man. I like it. Oh, Katie messaged me earlier, and she is working on calming energy as her teenage son triggers her. Perfect, right? Okay. So, Estha, I kind of feel what you're doing. I haven't seen yours yet, but I'm assuming I know what yours is. But I should never assume. Okay. Here we go. Getting ready to ignite it. So once we ignite, what it does, what your intention does, is it literally like turns into, I've been seeing rockets, kind of the Abraham Hicks, rockets of desire. And so we're lighting the bottom of it, so the fire starts coming out, and it literally lifts off into the universe as a rocket. So your intention kind of is enveloped as a rocket. Maybe it shapeshifts into a rocket. Anyway. So I'll try to tag you in it too, Lena, when I do it, because I got to go back and find the place in the book, but it was really kind of cool. This book is called Power Words. Can't tell you who the author is right now. And it's all about like kind of creating mantras or little phrases to trigger you like into action or into whatever. I might even do a live on it. It's so like, I'm a word person, so it is so interesting. But that's kind of how Roar started, was just like, Roar, I'm gonna go do this, Roar, like giving me power, like personal empowerment. And then it became like things that were scary, like I'm gonna go do this, Roar, like yikes, Roar. So it kind of morphed into a motto, and like now it's us, our little community of Roar stars. Like, anyway, that's a whole side note. Okay, Estha, I do know you. You can still put it in the comments if you want. Okay, we are all ignited. So our next step is to expand it. So we're taking this intention and we're expanding it on all sides, up and down, all around, and we're making it bigger, 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 bigger. How's everybody feeling? Are we going too fast? I feel like I'm going too fast. I guess we're also not pulling in energy, specific energy, so we're not waiting for that to happen. And that doesn't actually have to take that long, so that'll be a thought for next week. Okay. Cool. Talking out loud. Okay. So we are expanding this now as it's out in the universe, and we're making it so the intention here, the intention for the intention, haha, is to make it as big as necessary, as big as what it needs to be. We're not just like blowing everything up super huge and making it annoying big. We're making it useful big. We're making it as big as it needs to be for what we're doing. Okay. So Cheetah's feeling very relaxed. Awesome. So feels good. Okay. So the next step and final step is to magnify it. And I've been seeing it literally blow up, explode, and then the pieces of it fly off into the atmosphere and the universe and whatever. So the reasoning or intention behind that is that everything is going to, if like attracts like, right? And we're all, if we're all energy and vibration and frequency, then we want all those pieces to have more opportunities to link up with likeness, other like things, and that draws your intention to you, right? And you end up manifesting it. So let's see here. Blow everything up in a good way. Couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And this helps us shift the energy too, as we're breathing in and then we're releasing. If you feel like sighing or really forcing that exhale, sighing, anything, just to breathe. We're shifting as we breathe. Esther's feeling amazing. Awesome. Okay, so I'm getting that we're done. Is everybody feeling complete with that? Oh, it didn't even take 20 minutes, probably because we didn't pull in energy. How's that feeling? I'm just gonna hold the space here for a minute and do some extra. I'm gonna do, I don't know, I kind of feel like doing a little extra zap on everybody. So whether you're watching this later and, obviously I don't know, I guess I could know if I psychically tuned into it, but I don't know that you're here right now on the replay, but the energy container is set so such that when you do watch, at whatever point you do watch, even if it's a year from now you stumble across this, it still applies. It still applies. All you have to do is believe in it. Easy. So, ooh, that's going to be a Facebook thumbnail because it always catches me when I'm drinking water. I might as well do something like, right? Okay, Melody's thanking me. Yay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, Gay is feeling great. Yeah, I kind of like it faster. So give me some feedback. And if you have not, don't do it now, but I'm putting the link again. Hey, Carol, LG. I'm putting the link again to the survey. Please, if you haven't filled out the survey, go do it at the end of this. Go open it up now and go back later. Because what's happening here, I think it was the 11/11. I might be totally misquoting, but we had an awesome, I think 11/11 in November. That is November. 11/11 portal live, and I started channeling a new soul awakening activation, I guess. Yes, that I just found the notes for the other day when I was doing some stuff. So I'm telling you that it really is coming soon. And so we're shifting. We're kind of shifting. Like I've shifted a lot from the last year into this year, and I always do, but like this is kind of major. Like I kind of feel like scrapping everything and starting over. I'm working on my new website right now, and just as I change, the business changes. As you're changing, what you're needing and wanting is changing. And what I really got from that channeling during the 11/11 manifest it was that we're all on a soul journey, right? And we're at various stages, but like, let's talk about soul awakening. Let's talk about soul purpose. Let's use the intuition piece and other modalities of either healing or spiritual gifts or tarot cards or oracle cards or pendulums or muscle testing or whatever. All of that I feel like goes under the umbrella of soul awakening. And I don't know what we're calling it yet. There's some choices in the survey. So please check it out and kind of let me know where you're at. There's a couple different spots where you can write your own comments and give me some other feedback. So let me know. Okay. Sachita says, it feels great just thinking of my intentions going out to the universe. Isn't that's like, I think that is it right there, is just sending it out, right? They say send it out and then forget about it. So Melody's liking it faster. Yep. I think that was probably a good move to change it up. So Crystal's new. Hi, Crystal. I just saw you pop in. You felt the settling of intention. Good. I'm assuming that's a good thing. Susan's liking it faster. Lena feels like strong energy for you. Just because it's faster, do you think, Lena? Or just because maybe of where you're at or what's happening? Could be a combination. Okay, cool. So I know, yes, Gay, thank you. I saw her. She just friended me right before the show. I was going to send her the link to the show. I was like, I can't do it right now. I'm trying to start. I was like trying to put that thing up. It was falling. It was pretty comical earlier. Okay, let's hydrate. So, well, now we're at 20 minutes. So awesome. Okay. And I'm sure the time will vary, but just so you know, I will see how the Q&A goes next. So talk to me about, well, do you want to talk to me about soul awakening or where you're at with things or kind of what you're working on? I know that's in the survey too. By the way, when you fill out the survey, if you put your name on it, you are entered to win a 15-minute session with me. And every 10 people, like I think we're at 14 people have filled out the survey. So every 10 people, I might change it to 5, why not? So every 5 people, we're going to do, a drawing. Okay. So we're at 14 people right now that have filled it out. So 3 of you are going to win because I'm going to up it to 15. Okay. Marie says her horse has arthritis, is really picking up. So I'm kind of stepping back so I can renew my healing techniques. Oh, just in general with your life and readings and healings and stuff, Marie? Okay. I definitely get the hit that if you're not already, and this isn't a psychic reading, but I can't help it. Your horse is horses are like powerful healings. My dream is to go to Costa Rica and do the horse camp with Danielle McKinnon, the animal communicator. I wish she was doing it before when I had my job and vacation and stuff, all my money, but I really think that would be cool to go do because there's such a healing power in horses. So all that to say that I feel like your horse would be really open to energy healing on it. So maybe talk to me offline about that. And I feel like you can do it yourself also, Marie. Okay. Lena's feeling energy is strong today. Okay, cool. Yeah, called back to healing. That feels really good to me for you. So what's everybody working on, or do you have any pressing life questions, things that are happening that relate to soul, not purpose necessarily, but soul growth? Everybody liked, I did a couple different names like soul vitality or soul revival or soul something. Yeah, you're welcome, Marie. I don't know. I don't even know if essential oil, I'm assuming that some of them might be okay for, I've been using this essential oil from doTERRA called Deep Blue. And I've been using it for this weird sciatica thing I started having a couple weeks ago. And I don't know, I just got the hit too, Marie, that maybe you can there's a lotion and there's like a rollerball oil too. Maybe some kind of oil concoction to help with the pain. Poor horsey. Okay, so Cheetah says, I am on a journey of self-love and releasing people from my past. What mini steps can I take to get to my goals faster? Perfect question. Why? I love talking about baby steps. So, it's a really good question. Well, the good thing about releasing people from your past, well, if you're like me right now, I'm in a stage of up leveling, I guess, and growing, and it's been going on for a year plus, but I kind of find that people just kind of start falling off because go back to the vibration and frequency thing, like attracting you're not going to resonate with the same thing anymore. I think that's also for me, like the shift that's happening in my own personal life and business life. So for you, if you have certain people in mind, Suchita, for releasing, this goes for anybody, of course, having the intention for one, reevaluating the relationship. So a little tip about relationships is there needs to be an even exchange of energy. So if you recognize that like you are the only one contacting that person, then that's not an even exchange. So that could be one thing to look at when you want to release people. Now so Suchita, you can tell me, clarify for me, are you talking about just like relationships that have already ended to release the rest of that energy, or are you talking about you're kind of done with them and you want to know how to move on from them? in any case, it's kind of similar. You can do a relationship review and figure out if there's an even energy exchange. You can figure out, is this uplifting to me? Is this relationship giving, what is it giving me? Is it uplifting for me, or does it cause more havoc or upset or negativity? Or is it positive and flowing? The other thing about relationships is if it ain't flowing, it ain't going. Like, there's got to be a natural flow to it. Relationships need to be easy, any kind of relationship. I just reconnected, one of my girlfriends from like 25 years ago is helping me with some branding for my new website, and we're doing a swap. So she's doing the branding and I'm doing healing sessions. And so we had our session yesterday, and oh my gosh, it was like, and we know each other from Facebook, but we haven't really been like close friends for 25 years, 30, well, yeah, 20 years. And it was so interesting because it was like one of those where no time had passed and we just picked right up. So anyway, the point is that, and I even told her, I was like, that's the sign of a true friendship, right? Or true, when it doesn't matter, you don't get mad at each other for not contacting. It's just, you just have that ease and flow. So some steps for the self-love. Self-love, really, my experience with it, it's all about having it become, a lifestyle, a daily choices that start creating your lifestyle, your self-love, self-care lifestyle. It's kind of like diets, but like, as an eating regimen that works for you, or exercise regimen that works for you, becomes your lifestyle habits, right? And your lifestyle actions and habits that you do maybe daily or every other day or something. Does that make sense? So for self-love, I feel like it's actions. It's actions, it's things we do for ourselves. And the first step in that would be noticing, like, when your body needs to rest, noticing what you're saying to yourself. Are you not talking to yourself very nicely? Talk to yourself like you talk to your friends, right? Why are we're so hard on ourselves? I feel like I'm going off on tangents. So let me know if that kind of makes sense, but I would start coming up with some things that make you feel good. Like, for me, it's like, I don't do it anymore because I live in the tropics, but like, I loved bubble baths and like essential oil baths and Epsom salt baths, soaking and just having that me time, or like painting my nails, which I haven't done in forever, but things like that. Sometimes even for me, like going out and dancing could be self-care, even though you don't think of that as like something quiet and like reflective. Everyone's always going to say journaling and meditating and all that kind of stuff, walking in nature, all of that. Yes. Does that make sense? So Suchita's saying, relationships that have ended. Okay. They're not in your life. Somehow you're still connected. Consciously, I've forgiven them, but in a reading, it came up that I haven't spiritually forgiven them. I do prayers every night. What else can I do to release them? So have you done any cord cutting? I'm sensing some karmic or soulmate ties to those people for you. So I would do some, send me a message and I can send you a cord cutting. You can always call in Archangel Michael to release the cords. I just envision huge scissors, and I just imagine, or maybe I can literally see the cords and then I go through and cut them. You might want to do like a general energy clearing. You could do this is like a whole other bit. Maybe I need to do little videos on all this. You can do a karmic energy release and you can do this by yourself. You just sit there and imagine that you are calling up all the karmic energy with this person, and you're giving it back to them, and you're taking your karmic energy back from them. So you're separating yourself energetically. There are a couple kind of cool exercises like that you can do. You can imagine like sitting in front of the person and doing this. So Lena, are you asking for your life purpose or how to get there? Or Tisha, hey girl, good to see you. Um, how to figure out your life purpose? Tell me more about your question. Thanks, Gay. Glad you liked the info. So let me jot these down really quick because this is, obviously when I get my best ideas is when I'm talking to you guys. So I'll do some videos on, or I think I have a blog on cord cutting actually, but I know videos are probably better. So cord cutting, the karmic releasing, and there's so many different ways to do it. Like you can literally just sit there and like I do this for the healing all the time is like, I mean, you just, ask your guides, your angels, your higher self, you're just having the intention or the universe, you're having the intention that they're there to help you. You don't have to see anything or know anything. It's the intention behind it. So you can just sit there and pull up the energy of that person that is stuck in your body, trapped in your body potentially, and either send it back to them or send it out. I use a little trap door to the universe where I send it out to the universe to be recycled. You could send it down into the earth. And then you do the same thing with them. So that would be why you picture the person is because you're tuning, you're not really tuning into them, but you're asking for your energy back from them. That's a very shamanistic thing to do. I remember when I had a shaman healing, I went back and took pieces of me from when I lived in Egypt when I was 15. So at the time of the shaman healing, I was 36. And from my second husband when I was divorced at 29. So it's like, they're like, oh, all your pieces are all over your place. That's a little different than actually getting back energy. But anyway. Tisha, you've never seen me live before. You have been so unfocused. I used to work with Tisha back in the old life. All right. I know it's good to see you. Yes, Suchita, you're welcome. Crystal saying the session is frozen on her desk. Oh, good. Okay, thanks for the tip. I don't know why either. I'm in a big city now, you guys. There shouldn't be any internet issues, although it did go out earlier today. So, so Lena's asking about life purpose. And so if you don't have any sort of idea or little niggling from just how you have felt in your life or what you've been passionate about your life, I would do some brainstorming and some writing to start thinking about, because chances are high, like the way you were as a child will really lead you to what your soul purpose is. Meaning, go figure, I love to play school and librarian and store and office when I was little. So what have you, I guess that's a little different than life purpose or soul purpose, but I think it depends. It can augment like the work we do, right? Like I actually take a lot of skills that I had, like when I worked at Boeing, my detailedness, I was a trainer, like now I'm in this whole like teaching people about intuition, right? So I think some of our innate gifts, that's the other thing, Lena. So think about what your innate gifts are. Are you a really good problem solver? Are you the person all your friends come to for advice? Do you have the burning sensation to write a book? Like what is kind of gnawing at you? I always feel like you've got to know it's there for you to know on some level. So maybe it's not in your awareness yet, and you can always ask for it to be shown to you. We don't have to live in the dark. We have all the answers within us. So start asking your higher self, ask your spirit guides, ask your intuition, show me what I'm supposed to do in this world. You're welcome, Suchita. Nice to have you. Awesome. So is that making sense, Lena? Does that help? Let me know. Let me know. Esther, you've been really quiet today. Are you all right? Maybe you're tired. It's your bedtime. It's your bedtime unless you're out partying. So some other feedback I'm still looking for is how this time frame, or you can tell it's falling down over there. How is this time slot working for everybody? I have toyed with doing one in the evening, like maybe every other week it's in the evening instead, or a different day or time or something. So let me know. I'm open to all this feedback. So shoot me a message or drop a comment on the live. Lena had to take care of her brother and sister. I was the herb lady most of my life. I like to ask my guides to show you. Yeah. I'm still getting a yes for the herb stuff, but I feel like you've kind of branched out from there, potentially into something else. But okay, so you would have to, Lena, you would have to not tap into your childhood necessarily, because you don't want to take care of more people. That's not, I'm getting a big no to that. You're very tired of that. So definitely I would ask your guides and just start throwing around ideas too of what that could look like. I think I just look at my own, like moving to following intuition, moving to Belize, and like how everything is morphed and changed from there. So nothing ever has to be set in stone. Nothing ever has to be exactly one certain way. So, oh, good, Gay. Okay, Esther's here. I know. Gay says, even when I don't ask questions, I get so much from the answers to other questions. Yes, perfect. And that's what this is for, right? That kind of like what's going on with all of us, and what are some real time help or insight I can give. I definitely love, we should just do one whole goal and baby step thing. I love that. I think baby steps are so important. And we can even use intuition, right, to get there for what is needed, for what the next step is. Super cool. Awesome. So if anybody doesn't have another question, I'm once again going to plop the survey down. So you remember to go do the survey now. And we're wrapping up. And how does everybody like the shorter format? Let's see how that everybody liked that. If you liked it. So everybody seems to say the time works well. Gay, Crystal, any insight on the time? I'm just making sure I haven't missed anybody. So I don't know, Melody, if you're still here, Melody, let me know. Cool. Thanks, you guys. This was good. Thank you, Gay. Gay's had two. I didn't realize it had been two sessions with me. Awesome. So glad. Okay, good. Crystal's time is good. You like the new format? Yeah, time is good. Okay, good. The only thing I would do with the time is maybe bump it back an hour to noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, just for the Pacific people. They're probably still hungover and in bed right now. Did I just say that out loud? So, as the private sessions are just amazing. Thank you, guys. So since the website's under construction, you can always just message me on the page if you're interested in getting a session. And I will answer you as soon as possible, and we can figure out what the cool thing is. I like to use intuition to talk to you about what's needed, right? So I always come from the intuition standpoint. So if you don't need to, like Esther knows, like I'm like, nope, you don't need a reading yet. Let's wait 2 or 3 weeks. That's kind of how it is. Hi, Amanda. Yep, you're new, just learning everything. Oh gosh, Esther, you probably had more than 20 sessions. Tisha's in bed but not hungover. Did I wake you up with the live? Awesome. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So we're going to keep following this new format, and we'll probably tweak it for potentially. We are set for this time slot through February. So that is not going to change for now. So I'll probably keep asking for feedback on that. But I mean, it works for me too. The only reason I would change it is that still a good time for you, Esther? Because that's going to be an hour later for you into your bedtime. So it'll be 10:45 p.m. Although it will be 4 a.m. for Australia, so maybe some of them can join us. Ha ha. Is Anshu going to get up at 4 to be with us? Okay, I know. A girl can dream. All right. Thank you guys so much. You're welcome, Susan. Thank you. Thank you. Always super fun. And you guys inspire me and, help create what's going on here too. So keep that in mind and go do the survey. Okay. Talk to you next time. Bye.